So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, four of us, which is me, Muhammad Anas Mukri, Muhammad Amir Hakim, Ahmad Solihin, and also Ahmad Farhan, will present to you about our case study for security. So, for the next one, I will tell you about our content for today. We have 6 content, which is introduction, aims and objective, task 1, task 2, and task 3. And for the last part is our conclusion.
Next. Okay, introduction. NHS England Business Continuity Management Toolkit, WannaCry attack. The WannaCry ransomware attack was a worldwide cyber attack which took place in May 2017. The cyber attack targeted PCs run Windows. The attackers encrypt data and demand a ransom if this was not paid. The group threatened to release data information. Microsoft were made aware of a potential attack 12 months prior to the attack and released a security patch to be installed on all electronic devices that run Windows. Organizations that did not install the patch when advised to do so by Microsoft then became the target. 20,000 PCs were infected across 156 countries because of the WannaCry ransomware attack. Country Durham and Darlington and HSS Foundation Trust CDDFT did not suffer from a direct attack. Thanks.
So next slide.
Aim and objective.
Okay. The next is our aim and objective for this project is first, for the aims, this case study aim is to improve the efficiency of data and privacy in healthcare sector. And for the objective, our project is to find a suitable method using a modern security feature to enhance the process of protecting data and privacy of the client compliance with healthcare regulations. So, next slide. Next slide is about the problem statements for according to the case study. Is first about the ambulance service network disturbance. So the network shut down at the ambulance service, disabled ambulance handover and inaccessible patient transport service portal. This affects potential delays in patient transfer and care. The second problem is tertiary centers imaging and chemo care issue. Network protection affecting scans and chemo care lead to an ability to transfer CT or MR scans and chemo orders make possible delays in diagnosis and treatment planning. The third problem statement is for the primary care IT providers challenge. So closing the network access causing blood result transfer failure and GP access issues affects disrupted automated transfer and restricted GP access, resulting the potential care delays and GP service limitations also. So I will give next for the next presenter.
Mr. Anas.
So, for our task 1, we have decided a few ways to to overcome the problem. So for the first one is about implementing a host-based firewall. The second one is implementing a network address translation firewall or NAT firewall. And the last one is we disable file sharing on the server. Next.
Okay, for the task 2, we have list 2 example of certificate and non-certificate website. For the first one is the certificate one. This is the example that the website have a certificates, and this is the one is not certificates websites. This is very unsecure website that never have a privacy and secure. Okay, for the task 3, we analyze and justify that which method is more secure when used for data and privacy. Okay, for the first one is password. For the strength of password is data protection. For the data protection, passwords help safeguard sensitive patient health information from unauthorized access, ensuring from that only authorized personnel can view, modify, or access patient records. For the second one is access control. Password enables fine-grained access controlling, allowing healthcare organization to restrict access to EHR system based on the principle of least privilege. For the weakness of password is brute force attack. Brute force attacks can attempt of the attacker to guess password by systematically trying different combination until they find the correct one. Weak password are especially susceptible to brute force attacks. Okay, so the second one is insider attacks. Trusted insiders such as employees or contracts can get their access credential to intentionally access, modify, or steal patient data. So, card authentication, smart card. Strengthened for smart card is enhanced security. Smart cards provide an additional layer of security beyond password. User must process the physical card and often enter the PIN to access EHR system. This 2FA significance reduce the risk of unauthorized access. And the next one is privacy protection. Smart cards can restore patients' consents, preference, and access control settings, allowing for more control over who can access specific patient records. And the weakness is the cost of the card and the PIN security. So the PIN security of smart card released on the security of the associates pins. If user not adequate protect their pins, the system security can be compromised. Educating users about pin security is essential. So biometrics and authentication. The strength of biometric is user convenience. Biometric authentication is user-friendly and convenience, and NHS agency can quickly and securely access patient records with simple records. And the one is cost savings. For the cost saving, while there are initial costs associated with implementing biometric authentications, it can result in long-term cost saving by reducing the need for password management, password reset, password reset request, and addressing security breach. So for the weakness of biometric is technical limitation and system downtime. So we are trying to choose a card method. The card method is the best method choice to manage data and privacy. In the current modern trend, smart cards provide an additional layer of security beyond passwords. User must process the physical card and often enter the PIN to access EHR system. This 2FA significance reduce the risk of unauthorized access. In addition, smart cards providing strong security. They are typically is easy to use. User can insert their card and enter a PIN to quick access. So I will give the conclusion to Mr. Farhan.
So now we have reached the conclusion of our presentation. In conclusion, there is no one-size-fits-all answer for the best authentication method for security, but as an CCNA student, after doing a study on the EHR system at NHS England, we suggest the implementation of a host-based firewall and a network address translation NAT firewall that can prevent the virus or malicious from entering the network, also prevent the attacker from getting an access IP address. Next, we can see that there are websites that have a certificate and not. That will make a difference in security aspect, which is the website that doesn't have certificate will have a higher chance of losing data if being attacked. Next. Finally, we came up with the 3 different methods to be used in healthcare sector. That method is password, smart card, and biometric. So after going through all the methods, we came up with the best solution, which is smart card that can provide an additional layer of security beyond password. The outcome from this is that patient and staff of the organization will feel more secure and safe to use EHR system. So that's all from us. Thank you for the listening for this.